Alright, so this is another Gundam review, and I didn't paint this or anything, it's just a straight build with minor, what'd you call it, panel lining, that's about it. I wanted to customize it, but just don't have it still in me to sit down and paint and stuff, so it is what it is. I think it still looks nice how it is, so. This is the MAFTI mass-produced heavy mobile suit ME02R-F01 Messer Type F01. And I want to talk about the movie too, just a little bit, because I never read Hathaway's Flash or anything, so and even if I did, I judge the movie as a movie, not what it's, kind of the source material. But the movie, I'll do both. I'll talk about the movie and this, because when I watch the trailer, how they depict it, at least in my opinion, is you have the Penelope Gundam. You're like, okay, we're gonna see that fight the Messer Gundam, what you're seeing right now. I thought this was gonna be more prominent, but it's just another like big Gyaradoga or Zaku type mobile suit. It's not really unique. So that kind of sucked, because you see it in the movie and it fights a regular government mobile suit for like 2 minutes and then dies. So that just, it's kind of disappointing. The movie itself, as a pretty big Gundam fan, I wouldn't really recommend it, because it's obviously part one of at least 2 or 3 movies, and even if it's part one of 3 movies, it should still feel like its own movie you can watch, and not just an intro movie that ends and has no conclusion or anything. So the movie was super disappointing, just kind of sucked. I like knowing more about MAFTI and Bright Noah. Sorry, not Bright Noah, Hathaway Noah. But there's just so many things in the movie where I'm like, you're not you're not helping us understand who everyone is and what's going on. You're just throwing us in, and it's just like this character, and there's a really weird general character that's like borderline a pedophile, and it's like, yeah, okay, you're being a little weird. There's another, blonde girl who's either a new type or something, and so it's like, okay, alright, not sure what you're doing. But also, it takes place after Gundam Narrative and Unicorn. It's like, how are you going to explain everything that happened in those animes? But yeah, overall the movie, it's fine, nothing too crazy, wouldn't really recommend it. But back to this, the Messer, I love this design. I like the look, because it's, if you can see, it's almost like a Zaku, but I'd say it's a Gyaradoga revamp. And to me, I think it looks incredible. I love the look. And for a high grade, this thing is pretty thick, pretty big too, because my biggest problem with high grades is that they're awfully small. I'll get this. This is a high grade Narrative Gundam. I can't remember which version this is, but as you can see, he's pretty little compared to the Messer. The Messer's pretty big, pretty wide too. But looking at him, because I think I got him for like $40 off Galactic Toys, I think. Do I feel like it's a little overpriced? Yeah, but does it look badass? Definitely. Alright, and taking a look at him, he comes with 2 sabers, shield, and whatever you call it, machine gun, whatever. And he can only hold the gun in his right hand, unfortunately, because I wanted him to hold the gun here and still have a saber. But I do like the color. You can actually hold the saber handle. You can fit one inside of here. It fits inside of this shoulder piece. Or you can just have both slide in right there. Either one. And something I do like about this shield that they do really well is that you can have him hold the shield this way. Because with some of them, you can move the shield around, but where the shield is placed, it's very awkward. So I do like having him hold the shield like that. His head. Can't really move the head around too much. It's just a sticker for the eye. Be interesting to see him with two eyes. Vents. I will say this model is very articulated. Move them up. I will say the skirts are kind of a problem sometimes. They tend to kind of pop off easy for me. These, since you can move them around, they tend to keep popping off for me. But very articulate. The feet, very nice. Knees. He's very posable, I guess overall is what I'm trying to say. Jetpack. Up. Down. Neat. And so, I just, I got him posing. Kind of like the movie. Like that. Not too bad. Would I recommend this, would I recommend this is what I have to think about. It's great for a high grade. It's definitely real cool. I don't know how much it is now. When I got it for 40 bucks, I was like, oof, that's a little, I think because it was sold out is why, because the demand was pretty high. If they made a master grade, oh my god, I would love it. I definitely would pay money, a lot of money for that. It's good. I like it. It sits on my desk. If you can find it for a good price, definitely get it. If not, don't worry about it too much. I've seen a lot of custom paints for this. Really cool. What I was trying to do is basically make all the red spots purple and then all these tan spots white. So give him that white purple with the gold trim Zaku look. Fortunately, my patience for painting it at the moment is thin, so it still looks good, I'm gonna be honest, it still looks good. And if you're like me where sometimes you just want to build it, panel line it, whatever, go for it. Like, don't feel like you have to paint it. It looks pretty good on its own. So yeah, the high grade Messer from Hathaway Flash. Would I recommend? Yes, for a cheaper price if you can. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to show, it with the gun and other things like that. Alright, thanks for watching.